Hey, what is going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you, and I'm back at my roots. Finally back at my roots. I've done all the Eldars I wanted to play, and here we are with a replay from an ORK player named Shutdown. And Shutdown is rocking the Commando, Storm Boys, and Warboy Skullguts with some tons of bombs, healing, scrap, and stuck in. He is versing Evanite, I guess his name is? Evanite, who has Venerable Dreadnought, Librarian Jonah Orion, and Kill Team Armor, sitting on Tireless. This thing right here, though. God. This is what makes them better than Eldar in a way, because it literally makes them run quick as shit. Right off the bat. Just fast. Tip of the spear, and then cooldown reduction on Plant the Standard. Alright, let's get this shit rolling, shall we? Oop, why did I slow it down like that? Alright, let's go. 2 Gretchens and 2 boys versus an alternating build between servitors and tactical marines. Now the thing about seeing their doctrine right off the bat, seeing Tireless, to me, I immediately know. Ooh, my handy dandy notebook is here with me. I forgot I had that going. Sneaky sneaky. Seeing the Tireless doctrine immediately tells me that 2 things. Pretty much one thing, honestly. He's gonna be harassing my points really fucking early. Good job getting the watt tower down. Know that you can get it down in 24 seconds. Oh, and here comes the Tireless bullschnizer. Look how fast he can get there. And that's why he alternated. He got a builder unit and then Space Marine, Tactical Marine immediately. Because he knows he can get there. He can get him over here before... Oh, he's not going to see your orcs. The water tower came up. Nice job. Oh, he's totally surrounded now. Oh, well, Tireless has got him killed. I like that you were hiding your units and shouting. So, anyways, Shutdown sent me an email as he's killing this Tactical Marine, saying that he does pretty well early game, which I can see that. This is why I'm mentioning it. But his late game isn't so good. So YouTube, let's do this, guys. Let's give him some comments based on how he does mid to late game. Early game, obviously, he's rocking it. Okay, he looks like he's taking his Gretchen over here. I would be careful with building anything over here, though. And right off the bat, right here, right now, knowing that he lost that 1 unit, I just want to pause it just for a second. I know you guys don't like that, but let me look over to the enemy. Look at this. That's all he has. That's literally all he has. Let's keep going. Let's keep playing. I would hit this watt tower, take these units that you have, and harass this point. Right off the bat. No second thoughts, no nothing. But with that said, harassing this point right here, down here, this point, I would not build anything here yet. Not just yet. Because I know he has Tireless. And right as I say that, look at this. Birds need to calm down. Right as I say that, yeah, look at this. Good thing you didn't build anything yet. Hope you can get them out of there. Sneak right now. Cool. Because sneak doesn't work if you're inside of a... Man, my birds really don't like me just casting or doing anything right now. Good job, sneak. Oh, okay. Here comes the wah. I think he's gonna go here. I think he knows that too. He's gonna back up his servitor. Also, I think you just killed your Gretchen. It looks like you little miss micro there. You just kind of just sent them over here. Sitting on 88 power. Know that you could have taken that Gretchen instead of getting him killed like that. You could have built a watt tower like right here to defend that point. I wouldn't worry about that. You're getting this instead. Good job. Get these. Yep, there you go. Get the requisition jet. And right off the bat, you have a choice. You can either trade shield gens right here or mass recall. I wouldn't walk over here. What you're doing anyways. No, I wouldn't walk. I heard something drop. Okay, so here goes that watt tower you can afford, and the doctor hut. Alright, so this is going to be your base area. This... Alright, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with it, engaging with your ranged. He's either paranoid right now and just gonna back up. Alright, he's gonna leap in anyways. I like that you're separating your ranged units. I would summon him immediately. Right as I heard that drop pod noise, I would have summoned him. Let me slow this down a little bit. There's your reason why not leading with your ranged unit is never a good idea. They're gonna die. They're gonna take a shit. They're just gonna go to hell. You could potentially win this if you summon him. The standard is not gonna help you out at all. Yeah, I'm getting flamed. You need to hurry up and get your ranged units in there. Obviously, you know that. Stepping them back. They don't take that long to set up, but stepping them back just around here, making it uncomfortable for them to filter in through here, because you have your range units. All right, let's speed this up just a little bit. Get rid of this. Oh, they're gonna live, I think. If you micro them out, they're gonna live. No, they're gonna die. All right, so you have no range units now, but you do have 2 melee units with shields. So what do? Use the abilities. Right here, W. Just in this vicinity. There's a bunch of units in here just stuck in. You can't see these guys. There goes one of the unit models for the Kill Team Iron Maw. Oh, he just made it out too. There's a unit over here. This is like a unit model. All in is coming back. That's in your favor. For some reason, he's re-engaging with this. I really don't think he means to. You're gonna get that. Oh, okay. See? Killed that unit model. He would have been safe if he would have just left him there. And you're gonna get him anyways. Good job. I think the Space Marine played a little, how do you say it? Passive? Just a bit passive. He shouldn't have faced you like that, first of all. Standard didn't help him out as much. It took it a while to pop, and you did enough damage. So good engage. All in all, good engage. Now you can build this. I would probably build a listening post here. I wouldn't worry about this one too much, because you do have watt towers. You have constant presence of units here, but definitely a watt tower here because of the whole ASM bullshit, the jump, the tireless, all that stuff. Definitely a watt tower, and I would possibly even leave a boy up here, just one. Oh, he's scouting with his scouts. All right, I like that. I like that. What's this? Another watt tower? All right, I do this too, but I'm just gonna say it just for good habit reasons. Don't put your watt towers this close to each other, I guess you could say. Spread them out. Make it defend this point. You know what I mean? Make it have a purpose, not only to produce tech upgrades or scrap. Where's that scout? Right here. Okay. I like the placement on the scout, actually. That's not bad at all. So you've been winning fights early. I would press your advantage. This, like, here again, I would check this. Walking around, it's kind of just dabbling. You have 3 WAs ready to be used, this one in a couple seconds. I don't know what your intentions are right now. You could easily press this and get the shield gen. You have a huge lead. Let's check out the army difference. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is gone. Good job canceling that. You're not gonna be able to cancel this thing, however. You're being just tiptoeing too much. You know what I mean? You gotta be a, there's a lot of replays where I mentioned you gotta be a puppeteer. You gotta force the enemy to make moves that he doesn't want to do. Right now he's controlling you, honestly. And you're like responding to it. You're forcing this right now. You really want this point. I don't see the reason why. You can see this obviously too. Chunked half of your health for no reason. Instead of doing all this, I would have focused right here instead. That would have been my point. Grab all these units, make them go down here, around, and hit that shield gen. He might trade you for it, but I think being that you have the lead, you might be able to start this first, mass recall, and defend this. Honestly. A lot of kind of just standing around. Let's see what you're doing. You got a bus? Bus is scrapping. You don't have the, oh yeah you do. Stormboy suicides and keep trucking because of Gorguts. Harassing this point, good job. Wow, thank you. Like finally something's happening. It was got a little too quiet for me. He hears the wild, so he's gonna take this. He's probably gonna take it first now. So you have two options. Do you get this or do you defend this? He's backing up because he can see your entire army. Just get them out of this. Or fuck it, go through it. These guys are useless. These guys are absolutely useless. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You gotta be careful with sending only your melee units in there. Good job, W. Keep moving. Should have held that just a bit longer. Until they fully engage on you, like right now. They fully engaged, I would have W'd. Where is the elite at? Gotta back it all up. Back it all up. You know what happens here? You followed in your units one by one. You never fully engaged. And then use skill shots. Not anticipating what he had. The Qs and the jumps on his ASMs, you gotta wait for him to use that. Until it goes on cooldown. Jesus. And also I think that could have had knobs there. I don't know what you got instead though. I saw 200. I would have went knobs. Man, you keep, for some reason, you keep forcing your, like, don't let him do that to you. You keep forcing this fight. No reason to do that. Look at this. It's just a few steps away. Just get this. Good job throwing your Gretchens out. Possibly, no. You got one of them maybe? Nope. Yeah, you got one. Alright, cool. Where are your melee units? You don't have any. Good job keeping them apart. Stuns don't mean shit. Stuns don't do anything. I'll keep my eye on this drop pod for scrap. Gotta be careful. Once you see Jonah walking up like that, back up. Put him in a truck. He's gonna queue this entire... Woo! They're not in it. Holy shit. Yeah, they're not in it. For some reason, it's registering that they're not in it. Alright, now it's registering. Man! Yeah, you're just kind of losing track of micro here. I don't really know what you're focusing on. You're building units here and there. Also, you could have... Alright, you are reinforcing them. I'm about to say, holy shit. Don't lose your commando. Good job. Put somebody in a truck. You can always escape just going like this and put them in a truck and make them get away faster. I would tag team this, put these guys out, put these guys in. You have an army ready to go. Keep that pressure up. Get your ranged up here also. I would start utilizing your Gretchen. Put them in areas. What are your Gretchens doing? Just kind of chilling with previously built units. Yeah. One of them's inside the truck. But definitely got to utilize your Gretchens a bit. Put them in these like corners, one here or in here, even back here, just to get some more information. You know what I mean? On this corner right here. Alright, what do we got? It's getting to the point where... Damn. One good bus combo, honestly. Just Storm Boys. Put a Storm Boy inside of a bus. Use the Suicide Bomber. Then the Storm Boy. Then use the Storm Boy's W up and down. He's gonna go ahead and bring this back. If you see this, because obviously you do, you can do two things. Again, you can fight this, or don't, which I've been telling you the whole time. Stop fighting him. Just be the, you know, conservative guy and just go after his shit. He's going after yours, go after his. You might not think that's a big deal, but taking his resources from him, especially in a 1v1, like taking this for example, it's huge. You see his entire, like you see his entire army right now. This is where his money was made. Look at that. That's how the world went now. Ooh, he rushed that quick, huh? I mean, 13 minutes, that's not really quick. Tier 2. Totally doable. You're walking over resource points. Gotta be careful with that. Alright, now you respond. You're not wanting to give away your position. But it doesn't really matter because it's just... See, he's doing what I want you to do. Now he's literally just gonna walk right through here. I bet you he's just gonna walk right through here and then keep pushing from here down to this. Or he might just go up and defend you, but seeing that you have all this shit here, whirlwind. Good job responding though. Honestly, he's dead. Cool. I didn't think you'd respond. I figured you'd start going for this thing, but nope. You love fighting. Alright, one thing I do see, you got a knob here, you got a knob here, you got shooter boys. You have one looter, a bus filled with aggression still. Another looter here. Another truck. Alright, it's getting to the point where anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes, you're going to start seeing the first armor here or there. You're going to be able to jump out. Nice. Oh, in 15 seconds. Ooh, I don't know about that. You just utilized some of your health. I would have... I think you're still going to be able to make it out though. Yeah. Alright, cool. I thought you just used... Oh, man, that's close. Good job. Good marker right there. Not utilizing commando. I would just put bombs randomly wherever you can. Here, there, up here, here. Choke points so that you know units are getting... Ow, I just hit my toe against the chair. Choke points, just like this. Good job. One here, one here, one here. Put them in this cover area. You got bombs. A lot of waiting around, sitting around. Yes, this point. What? Should not be happening. Make a boy and just send a boy up there. That's all you gotta do. Sitting around. I hate seeing this. I know. Damn, the scout unit. You gotta start using your Gretchens with your army. Seeing what's happening, seeing this right now, tells you immediately, oh, he can see. That means there's a scout unit around. Getting a Gretchen. Where's the closest one? There you go. Like, get him out of these trucks. Let's start using the seek ability. Yeah, definitely. Once this start happening, you know for a fact that he has a scout marine somewhere. Damn. That unit could have died. Not being offensive enough. That's what I can tell. Damn, if I was the Space Marine, I would not be walking into this. I would punish him right now. Gotta slow this down. Right there, W, right here. Next one. Throw my knobs in there. W again. Next one. These guys. Alright, fuck it. They're out of position. Right here. Great, like. Good Storm Boy suicide. Look at that damage, yo. Here come the knobs. You gotta heal these units up as you're doing this. Make more looters. Press Q on this guy. You're not layering your CC properly. You're doing that like too much at once. Whirlwind. That's gonna happen. You can't do nothing about that. Unless you can find it. Which you can. When it fires thing, you can find them. You can send your commando back there. Let's speed this up just slightly more. Seeing that intel, seeing all these guys, that's commando's job to blow them up. Gotta start utilizing commando a little bit better. Because looking at his heroes and how much they're participating in fights versus the amount you use to summon commando, and he's not being utilized properly. The looters up here. Gore guts would be huge. There you go. Exactly where I would have gotten them. Put him in a truck and send him. Oh, come on. Just a little advice. Stealth is uncovered near resource points. You had to force a fight, as in throw Gorguts over here, make him feel really uncomfortable, set up a bomb back here, and just time that. That would have been the play right there. Pushing in hard through here, just spamming buses, sending your units over, using your knobs, using Gorguts, and he's gonna feel so uncomfortable to the point where he has to push out. There's nothing for him over here. He'd have to push out this way. And then you'd have a bomb waiting here. Commando would either wait for them to walk into it, or you can time it properly and just blow that thing up. And there goes his entire army. That was your combo. That was your game-winning play right there. I like that you doing two things at once. You're fighting bot and you send your storm boys up here. But at this point, that would have been your winning play. Nice taunt right there. Man, commando would have been huge right now. Even honestly, your storm boys. You're harassing that point. Good job. Jonah's still around, but I wouldn't worry much about that. These guys are fighting. Where's these guys at? I gotta get him up there. You're gonna lose your bus, unfortunately, due to no micro. Cue that. You can make it stop. All right. He's not microing his Jonah at all. For some reason, he sent this fucking servitor over there. Good job. You gotta, come on. You gotta pick it up. You gotta go boom, 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 boom. Unit, move this unit, move this unit, move this unit. You gotta just pick it up just a bit faster, man. He's just kind of standing around here. You gotta start utilizing all your units as fast as you can. And now you want to go after this? I'd say it's a tad bit too late. Where's your Gretchen? You gotta put your Gretchen up here and just build it's just any building at this point. You know what I mean? Like a boy's hut again. Just so you can replenish your units knowing this. If you're gonna take this, it's kinda like the Eldar teleporting their buildings up there. It's like a throwaway building. You put it up here, get a bunch of units up. Also get their HP up. I don't even think you'll get this. Your micro needs a little bit of help. Nope, I would not do that. They can jump in and out. Get it? That's the second time I see you using your ability based on just whatever you see. He's probably gonna let this go. Yep, he's gonna jump back here. I knew it too. You can make it out. I mean, I wouldn't worry much. Oh no. Jump out. Use your Q. You're dead. Oh, he should focus this guy. They can survive. They should drop right about... Okay, no, they're dead. They would have dropped and went out, but the damage from these guys killed them all. Alright, 5 watt towers, 21 minutes, every building. Let's see what you got going on here. You never upgraded this, never upgraded any of them except health for your vehicles. Questionable. I like the Death Dread. Not bad timing. Your build isn't bad. Yeah, I think it is your micro and decision making versus 1v1. I think that's what's costing you the game. This could have been... You could have had this at what? What was it, like 8 minutes? You guys are building like across from each other. What the hell? Gorguts is all the way back here. You don't have any forward position buildings, so you have to go all the way back. He's getting information with his scouts. Really gotta start using your Gretchens more. If you'd have Gretchens posted around, like I said earlier, like here or inside of this one, just randomly scattered across the map, that would have, like, these guys wouldn't be capable of scouting you. I bet you're gonna get another whirlwind back here. He can see all this. He can respond to it. Oh, nice Q though. Alright, 2 Devastators gone. Nice. I would not do this. I would not send 1 Death Dread to go do something. That is way too valuable, dude. 150 and 225 to go all by itself, not knowing what you're gonna get yourself into, versus keeping them with your army to push in harder. Questionable, questionable. The decision making, I can see that you need a bit of help. All right, so he pretty much sent everything up here. That tells you you gotta get this. You see drop pods being sent down. Obviously you're microing your commando. Like I can see this is where your focus point is. This is what you're looking at. You're really trying to get... I just dropped a bunch of shit. You're really trying to go after this, but what are you doing? Like... Oy. It's just... Deadsville down here. Finally! There we go. Lost your commando. Gonna lose your Death Dread. Not gonna get the shield generator. You're gonna get this one, hopefully. Alright, so that's good. You don't have any buses, man. Now you do. Whirlwinds are coming out. Whirlwinds are right here. So you can't engage without buses. I would fight this. I would fight this in a heartbeat. I would not run for this. Hell no. You're even in a good position. Gorguts would come over here, put these 2 looters. Alright, this is how you set this up. 1 looter, 2 looter. You have a knob. Throw them in here. You have Q and your W. So I have not seen you use your W on your knobs. These 2, split them out. 1, 2, and then Q them. Obviously he would start using flamethrower. He'd start utilizing his Jonah stuff. And these guys would melt in a heartbeat. But don't run from this. This is your fight right now. You fighting from this puts you in an even worse position. And if you're not gonna fight this, at least use your knobs to hold them off. Oh no! You turning your back towards this is hurting you even more. No! Heal them up. Gotta get that forward position building, dude. Ah, I see what you're trying to do. You're gonna queue in. I mean, if you queued in over here, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Good try. Oh, you got this instead. Your micro needs help, bud. You gotta start moving your units. You're sending in one unit at a time, and then it's the same thing in a MOBA. I know I just said MOBA, what? But if you send in one guy to fight, and then another guy to fight, and then one more guy to fight, instead of 3 guys at once, it makes a huge difference. Like right now, you're dealing with, what, 4 or 5 guys at once? You can't file in units like that. You gotta keep your army together. As much as I don't want to say mob up your units like this all the time, again, you're fighting one guy with a bunch. This is good because it's fucking gore guts. It's gonna stop your spin. I would have moved him. Sending in your bombs immediately. There you go. Good job. He didn't block that. Matter of fact, you actually stunned that. Good job. Send in another one. Stun them all up. Just layer your CC. Use your W on your knobs right here. And now you want more tank busters. As soon as you see this, I would go here and start spamming this. Or even killicons, sorry. Get a few killicons. Out of position with your knobs. But explosive armor comes through for you. Oh, they're all dead. Oh no, he didn't go for that. Holy moly. Not utilizing your hero. Just gonna stun this. Nope. Get your Gretchen out of there, dude. So you can put a unit in there and actually save them. Where did Gorgots go? Okay, he got out. Man! This is a tough one to see. It's alright though. I mean, your mechanics need help in your overall assessment of what to do, when to do it. But you're fighting him, you know? You're not doing bad as in like mechanically of what you should be doing with the orcs. Like it seems like you know what you should be doing with the orcs. It's just your timing and your mechanics via like, you know, 1v1 for example. 1v1 mechanics are a lot different than
Your
shit.
commando is ready for sneak.
Alright. Where's your army? Here. Where's your most sensitive piece of equipment? In the front lines. You gotta be careful with that. I always line up my tanks like away from everything. This thing's gonna die. I bet you my YouTube channel this thing's gonna die within a matter of seconds. I know that for a fact. And I'm sorry to say that, but I'm just being confident right now because this isn't a good idea. The second he sees this, that is like VIP. Yeah, that thing is dead. I would even go as far as he was gonna queue this. He doesn't even have to queue it. Yeah. Dead. He's being a puppeteer. He's just, yeah. He's forcing you, and he's able to react to it, honestly. Let's speed this up a little bit, because I don't see anything good coming out of this anymore. Now you're not going to be able to fight this guy, not with 2 heroes. The bomb doesn't do nearly enough damage as it would to the units like this. You can't send your commando in here. You're just going to take too much damage. You're summoning what? Storm Boys? You need help from your army. These heroes alone aren't going to do much. And honestly, these 2 heroes will win. What the? Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's game. Oops. As much as it looks like you're gonna... Somehow. No. I don't see you coming back from this. Let me see what you have. You're filing them in. You're never doing a full attack. I just saw a Killicon die within seconds. And you're sending your Death Dread. It doesn't work like that. You can't send in one unit. This would happen if you wasn't paying attention, but no. Don't do that. It doesn't work like that either. That thing doesn't do nearly enough damage as much as you think it would. And now you just have, yeah, minimal amount of... Alright, so that's game, obviously. From what I saw is you didn't really... Early game, yes, you did great. Early game, great. Loved it. I'll give you a check mark for that. I would say that your build order wasn't bad. I like what you were doing. I think that the Daga hut should have came out early instead of the boys hut, but that's just preference on what you want to build. It's gonna run over you. And looking at the timeline, yeah, you gave up. All right. 2. He was being a puppeteer, and I mentioned that in a lot of my replays where he's controlling you to the point where he can expect where you're gonna be next. You know what I mean? Like, he harassed your northernmost area. If this is the map, there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the elite point, and then the middle part right here. He was constantly harassing this, which for some reason, you decided to, your entire army was down here. For some reason, you decided to come all the way up and fight this. Constantly fight this. You went, at one point you did go over here and harass his point. But for some reason, you never thought to get a shield generator. It would have tied you up, at least in requisition and power, you know? Attaining these two. He had this, you would have had this. It would have kind of, you know, made you even. But you decide to always fight him for some reason. And that's not... In a 1v1, it's all about harassing points. Who can harass the most? Which in turn will make you have more money and pretty much have a big army. And then it will just suppress you and slowly silence you. And that's what he did. Over time, you just had less and less and less. And you bid into that. You bid into, like, you know what? I have to fight him for some reason. That's my number 2 part, probably. Fighting him for no reason. I'm going to write fight here. Number 3 would be the whole filing in units one by one. Just one by one. It's really hard to write with a mouse. But one by one like that. In the beginning, you sent your shooter boys in first, and then you had your melee units shouting and then going in. You eventually won that fight, but there was no reason for you to lose these units. I would have shouted, stayed patient, wait, then ran them in there, then use your shooters in the back, and then anticipate the jump, obviously, then use the Qs, the tons of bomb stuff would have kicked in. You know what I mean? You just kind of forced these fights that you couldn't have won. You need to stick together with your army. 4, and then it kind of bites into the whole assault marines jumping around. Your abilities. Abilities and micro, period. You definitely need some help with your micro. It looked like a lot of heroes and units were just kind of standing around when they could have been part of the fight. But there was certainly a lot of points where you didn't anticipate the assault marines jump. That's the first thing I noticed. So your abilities weren't landing. A lot of them weren't landing. Critical ones weren't landing. So you need to wait until these abilities come out, especially with SMs, Space Marines. Waiting for the jump. The jump goes on cooldown for a couple seconds. And then utilize your ability. And then crush them. You know what I mean? Other than that, I mean, I can see that you know how to play the orcs. I can see that, you know, the abilities are utilized just properly, just good enough to the point where you can be able to win with them eventually. I'm sure you win with them now, but just know that know these 4 steps and take them under consideration. No way am I beefing at you right now or telling you you're bad. You're a good player. I saw that you can play. All right. There's just certain things that you need to do in a 1v1 to be able to win. I'm drawing an orc right now. An angry orc with yellow eyes and a smile. Because I like orcs. And pointy ears. Alright, anyways, guys. I will see you on the next video. You know, subscribe to more stuff and like the video. Support me on Patreon because, you know, making these videos aren't free, and it's a lot of work to go out of my way and make these things. And if you guys want to see anything else, also YouTube, yo, thanks for watching. Say things that help this man out. You know, I'm sure I missed a lot of point and suggestions, but these are my main 4. You know what I mean? He did good early, but his fights didn't go the way he should have, and he should have not fought certain things. Instead, focused on the objectives. He's sending in units one by one and not utilizing his micro and abilities properly. So whatever else I missed, you guys can help him on that. And that's it. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Sorry for this being a long one, but you know, I like talking to you guys. I'll see you guys in whatever else I post next. Peace.